Welcome to Bedtime Astronomy. Explore the wonders of the cosmos with our soothing Bedtime Astronomy podcast. Each episode offers a gentle journey through the stars, planets, and beyond, perfect for unwinding after a long day. Let's travel through the mysteries of the universe as you drift off into a peaceful slumber under the night sky. Unlocking alien signals. New strategy targets TRAPPIST-1 for signs of extraterrestrial life. In the latest hunt for extraterrestrial signals from the TRAPPIST-1 planetary system, researchers have deployed a new strategy that could significantly enhance future searches for technological life. The system, located around 40.7 light-years away, is home to 7 rocky planets, some of which orbit within the habitable zone, a region where conditions may support liquid water. These planets are packed so tightly together that they orbit their star every few days, making TRAPPIST-1 an intriguing candidate for the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, SETI. The recent search, conducted using the Allen Telescope Array, ATA, in California, involved 28 hours of continuous listening, but no alien signals were detected. However, the goal was to test a more efficient search strategy using the unique orbital alignment of the TRAPPIST-1 system, as explained by Nicholas Tucci, a graduate student at Penn State University. The new method focused on leveraging the natural edge-on configuration of the system, which may increase the odds of detecting incidental radio signals, such as those used for interplanetary communications. Traditionally, SETI searches have focused on detecting strong, directed signals, but after decades of scanning the sky with no results, scientists are exploring new approaches. One such method involves searching for radio leakage, signals not intended for Earth but emitted incidentally from extraterrestrial technology. These could include communications, radar, or even broadcasts similar to Earth's television signals. However, these signals would likely be much weaker than those deliberately aimed at us, making them harder to detect. To improve the chances of spotting these incidental signals, Tucci and his team applied a technique that utilizes planet occultations, PPOs, which occur when one planet passes in front of another as seen from Earth. Given the nearly perfect edge-on alignment of the TRAPPIST-1 planets, these PPOs provide a rare opportunity to detect potential communications between the planets in the system. Tucci compares these hypothetical alien transmissions to NASA's Deep Space Network, DSN, which maintains contact with spacecraft across the solar system. By listening for such transmissions during PPO events, the team hoped to detect radio signals leaking between TRAPPIST-1's planets. Despite not finding any alien signals, the team demonstrated that this PPO-based strategy is feasible. The ATA was only sensitive enough to detect signals as powerful as those produced by the now-collapsed Arecibo radio telescope, a 305-meter, 1,000-foot dish that was overkill for interplanetary communications. Tucci notes that signals from a network similar to NASA's DSN, which operates at lower power, would likely be too weak for the ATA to pick up. However, when the square-kilometer array in South Africa and Australia becomes operational later this decade, it could detect signals at DSN-level strength during PPO events, offering a much better chance of success. During the 28-hour observation, the ATA detected around 25 million radio signals, but most were interference from Earth-based sources such as mobile phones and radar. To filter out this interference, 2C developed a software tool called the in-beam analysis pipeline, which separates signals from the target, TRAPPIST-1, from those generated by terrestrial sources. This tool reduced the number of potential signals to 2,264, all of which were eventually identified as radio frequency interference, RFI. Although no extraterrestrial signals were found, the team's research offers valuable insights for future SETI efforts. By comparing the TRAPPIST-1 system to Earth's DSN transmissions, 2C estimates that an alien civilization observing Earth would need to watch about 3 PPO events between Earth and Mars to detect one of our interplanetary signals. Similarly, astronomers would need to observe multiple PPO events in the TRAPPIST-1 system to have a good chance of spotting extraterrestrial communication. Could aliens be watching for PPOs in our solar system? Such events between Earth and Mars happen only once every 2 years, far less frequently than in the tightly packed TRAPPIST-1 system. To observe these events, an alien civilization would need to be positioned along the ecliptic plane of our solar system, where these occultations are visible. While the search for extraterrestrial intelligence continues, this new approach could guide more targeted and efficient future searches. As 2C points out, understanding how often other civilizations communicate with neighboring planets may help refine our search strategies. In the meantime, scientists will continue to listen for signals, armed with new insights from the TRAPPIST-1 observations. The findings from this study have been accepted for publication in the Astronomical Journal, and a preprint is available on AR-14. This innovative research lays the groundwork for future SETI projects, offering hope that one day, we may detect the first signs of extraterrestrial technology. Here are 10 fascinating facts about the TRAPPIST-1 system. 1. Ultra-cool star. TRAPPIST-1 central star is an ultra-cool dwarf star, much smaller and cooler than our Sun, with only about 9% of the Sun's mass and less than half the temperature at its surface. 2. 7 Earth-sized planets. The TRAPPIST-1 system has 7 rocky, Earth-sized planets, making it one of the most intriguing exoplanetary systems discovered. It's rare to find so many Earth-sized planets orbiting one star. 3. 3 planets in the habitable zone. Out of the 7 planets, 3, TRAPPIST-1e, TRAPPIST-1f, and TRAPPIST-1g, orbit within the star's habitable zone, where conditions could allow liquid water to exist, raising the possibility of life. 4. Tightly packed orbits. The planets of TRAPPIST-1 are so closely packed that if you stood on the surface of one, you could potentially see neighboring planets in the sky, appearing as large as our Moon. 5. Short orbital periods. The planets orbit TRAPPIST-1 extremely quickly. The closest planet takes only 1.5 Earth days to complete an orbit, while the farthest takes just about 13 days, meaning a year on these planets lasts days, not months. 6. Potential for atmospheres. Recent studies suggest some TRAPPIST-1 planets might have atmospheres that could protect them from harmful stellar radiation, essential for the development of life. 7. Tidally locked planets. Many of the TRAPPIST-1 planets are likely tidally locked, meaning one side always faces the star while the other remains in perpetual darkness. This could lead to extreme temperature differences on their surfaces. 8. Close to Earth, at about 40.7 light-years away, the TRAPPIST-1 system is relatively close in cosmic terms. This proximity allows astronomers to study the planets in more detail, especially with the new generation of powerful telescopes. 9. A stellar name. The system was named after the TRAPPIST, Transiting Planets and Planetesimal Small Telescope in Chile, which made the discovery of the first 3 planets in 2016. Further observations by NASA's Spitzer Space Telescope confirmed the existence of all 7 planets. 10. Prime target for life hunting missions. The TRAPPIST-1 system is a prime target for future life hunting missions like those planned by the James Webb Space Telescope. JWST will analyze the atmospheres of these planets for signs of life-supporting conditions or even biosignatures. These unique characteristics make TRAPPIST-1 one of the most exciting and closely studied planetary systems beyond our solar system.